Wilder Tower at the Chickamauga Battlefield. Construction started in the late 1800s, completed in 1904, I believe, which is about, what, 113 years ago at the recording of this video. It's pretty cool. Even if it's a monument to a Yankee. You got a cool tower. Alright, tell you what, let's just dial this up now, shall we? Let's see what it has to say.
Powered by Onso.
Welcome to the Chickamauga Battlefield cell phone audio tour. The Chickamauga Battlefield, administered by the National Park Service, is a part of Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park. This valuable land was set aside by Union and Confederate veterans who fought here in September 1863. Beginning in 1889, these veterans established the park for the purpose of preserving and suitably marking for historical and professional military study the fields of some of the most remarkable maneuvers.
6.
Enter your stop number now, or press star.
There we go.
You are now at tour stop number 6. The 85-foot tower that you see at the top of a small knob called Glen Hill is the Wilder Brigade Monument. The monument is made of limestone, and construction of it was completed in 1903. We invite you to walk to the top of the tower 136 steps, and an ascending stairway leads to an observation deck. If you walk up to the tower and turn north to your left, you'll see a sign that states, "This is the site of the Wood of Glen House, burned during the battle on September 20th, 1863. The sign is referring to 30-year-old Eliza Glenn, whose husband has died in a field hospital in Alabama 6 months earlier. She is living in a small one-room log house with her 2 children when the battle begins. She and her family will be forced to evacuate, and her house will be used as the command headquarters for the Army of the Cumberland on the evening of September 19th. The house will burn the following day when battle action becomes fierce in this area. Glenn and her family survived the war, and her descendants still live in this area. If you continue walking to the left of the sign, you'll see a stone foundation of our house. The tower honors Colonel John T. Wilder's Brigade of Mounted Infantry, also known as the Lightning Brigade. Wilder's Brigade was made up of men from the 92nd Illinois, 98th Illinois, 123rd Illinois, 72nd Indiana, 17th Indiana, the 18th Indiana Battery, which totaled about 2,500 men. The brigade was called the Lightning Brigade because they were mounted infantry that would move fast to a battlefield on their horses and then dismount and fight as infantry. What made Wilder's Brigade one of the most effective units in the Army of the Cumberland was their weapon, the 7-shot Spencer repeating rifle. A trained soldier could aim and fire 14 shots a minute with a 7-shot Spencer. This was vastly superior to the standard weapon issued to both Confederate and Federal forces, which allowed a soldier to fire 3 aim shots a minute. The Lightning Brigade became one of the most successful and famous brigades of the Civil War, and saved the Army of the Cumberland several times during this battle. At the opening of the Battle of Chickamauga on September 18, 1863, Wilder's men held off Confederates all day at Alexander's Bridge. This delay enabled Rosecrans to move his army north to prevent the Confederates from wedging themselves between the city of Chattanooga and the Army of the Cumberland. Then on September 19th, the Lightning Brigade will fight in the Vineyard Field, tour stop 5, and will stop the Confederates from taking the Lafayette Road in the afternoon of the 19th. Then in this area on September 20th, after the Confederate breakthrough at the Brotherton Farm, Wilder's men will be able to hold their ground while almost every other Federal unit is retreating from this southern part of the battlefield. The brigade drives Brigadier General Arthur Manigault's brigade of Longstreet's column back to the Lafayette Road, and then continues to make a stand in this area until ordered to retreat from the field around 12 o'clock p.m. The Assistant Secretary of War, Charles A. Dana, who was traveling with the Army, will order a reluctant Wilder to withdraw up the Dry Valley Road, the road that runs along the entry gate side of the tower and goes north into Chattanooga. Columns of wagon trains and men were retreating on this road, and Wilder's men would do as ordered, mount their horses, and go to the retreating Army of the Cumberland. The next cell phone stop is tour stop 8, The Union Army must make a stand to protect these Union soldiers that are retreating back.
Well, that's pretty cool. I always dig those little cell phone tours of places like this. It's really informative, good to have. So thank you for having it. I dig it. All right, now it is time to go inside and hope that there is not any hornets or wasps or something like that. Because growing up and coming on field trips here, we always run into a lot of those here. It was very odd. Well, not odd, but scary as a kid. I think I just saw one. Oh, well, we're going inside anyway. Just trash. Can't get dark up here. Let me try to hold on to the rail. Came up here once at night years ago on a ghost hunt with a buddy of mine. But that's a story for another day. Quite interesting though. It'd be a lot of steps. Whew. You're going to die. These cool windows. Ooh, whoops. Almost tripped there. Whew. Lordy. More steps. More steps. Oh, I can see light. We're getting to the top. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord. Ooh. I think this diet just started today. Yes. But we're finally at the top. Came from up there. Whew, that was a lot of steps. Anyway, we're now at the top of Wilder Tower. Let's look around, shall we? All the way around. Alright, there's the view from Wilder Tower. Very cool place. Definitely recommend it if you think about visiting here in the Chickamauga Battlefield. Oh yes, and now what the actual tower looks like. The top of it. So you can see this from outside the bottom, from what it looks like from down there. But this is what it looks like from up here. There's the rod. I guess it's the lightning rod from the Light Brigade. Anyway, alright, now it's time to go down. Going down is always easier. If you can see a little more detail from this angle. But yeah, I love these little windows. It's very cool. And they're all the way the length of this tower. Or the height. The height. I guess the length if it was sideways. Whatever, you know what I mean. Dale! Dale! Echoing in here. Well, since my baby left me, find a new place to dwell. Down at the end of Lonely Street, Water Tower. Yeah. I love it. I used to do it as a kid. Yip, 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 yip. Ba 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 dang dang dang. A ding dong ding. Blue moon. Okay, I'll cut that out now. I think we're almost to the bottom. How close are we? How close? We're closer. It's almost hard to see some of the steps. I would turn my phone light on, but I'm using that to film here. Well, my other phone. Alright, we are back at the bottom of Water Tower. Alright, that was Water Tower. Hope you dug it. Watching Beaver Vision, please like and subscribe and all that funky jazz that people say. There it is, babies. Peace.